Hello everyone and welcome back to Fabled Lands, and let's just continue where we left off last time with Hauki. What did we have that we were working on? Right, we were trying to get to the sunken city of Sisudra. Technically, but now we're actually way off track. We're actually working on this one, which thankfully is supposed to be not as hard. So yeah, we need to go and see if we can find that mirror. What did that say? 150, okay. Well, we don't have much. Let's even explore. Yarimura's streets and plazas are cosmopolitan indeed. Finely dressed samurais swagger and strut alongside nomad traders from the plains and merchants and mercenaries from Saqqara and Golnir. This is a city where east meets west. The clan of the White Spear, however, governs it with a rod of iron. Yarimura is in a perpetual state of readiness for war, as the armies and fleets of Akatsurai constantly seek to seize the city from the Empire. Do we want to go to the Thieves' Kitchen or the Tower of Bakan? That one doesn't really say me much. That one doesn't sound very nice. Although it could just be because of the god, of course. Let's go to the Thieves' Kitchen. Thieves' Kitchen is the most undesirable area of town. Yeah. The scum of the plains have made this their home, along with dishonored samurai and exiles from Saqqara, Golnir, and Utaku. It is a ramshackle collection of huts, taverns, and houses that are more like stockades than homes. The streets are dark and dingy. Beggars and cut-purses infest every doorway and alley. Even the city patrol does not come here. It is said the local thieves guild, called the Brotherhood of the Night, pays off the lord of the city with a fat fee to leave its members alone. Well, I say that that's a pretty good way of doing business, considering where they are. Visit a tavern? You wander into the Severed Hand Inn. Nice name. Many of the patrons do indeed seem to have lost their hands, a common punishment for theft in the city. It goes quiet when you enter, but everyone quickly returns to their business. People sit huddled in the shadowy corners of the inn, talking in low tones. Approach some locals. At a table in a shadowed corner, two people are talking. One is a short, disreputable-looking fellow, a nomad of the plains judging by his looks. The other is a large, fat, red-faced woman. You walk over and introduce yourself. They react with astonishment at your temerity, and the man reaches for the long dagger at his belt. Oh, wow. That is... I am going to fail this one. Yeah. Use Blessing. Let's see if that helps. Nope. Got worse. You try some streetwise patter, but you succeed only in offending them. If it's trouble you want, then that's what you'll get, yells the man. He tips up the table and draws a long barbed knife. The woman backs away. You must fight. Well, at least it's just one person, but yeah, he can do a lot of damage. Half my health in one go. Let's put the bear there. Not good if you're missing, bear. Ooh, do I want to do that? I mean, sure. Really? Well, this is not good. Definitely not good. What is going on? Why do I keep missing? Okay, he must be like a lot higher level than me or something. Yeah, I am dead here. Yeah, I finally hit, but not really gonna help much. Yeah, this is very bad. How come I can already get another one? That's weird. Not that it matters. Sure, if I'm lucky I could kill him, but I doubt it. Especially if I miss. Oh boy. Yeah, it doesn't really help. Yeah. I mean, I have a resurrection deal, but still. Luckily, your life has been spared. You wake up in the gutter of a street alongside other tramps and ne'er-do-wells. You lose 35 shards. You have 1 stamina point left, but all the money and possessions you were carrying have been taken. I mean, I'm pretty sure I wasn't carrying much, but... Seriously? I mean, I'm not gonna be able to do anything now that I don't have weapons or anything. This was horrible. I mean, I can't do anything. The Tower of Bakan is a tall, forbidding structure. You knock on the gargoyle-adorned doors and are shown into a dark, shadowy room. You sit at a table at the far end of which squats a misshapen form wreathed in voluminous robes and indistinct in the darkness. "I am Bakan," rasps the voice. As you watch, the robes begin to shift and rustle as if changing shape. After a few minutes, the voice speaks again, sounding quite different this time. "I have been cursed. Every hour, my form changes at random into hideous shapes and creatures that would blight your soul if you were to look upon them. But do not fear, for I will not hurt you." Bakan has searched for ways to deal with curses for many years. If you are cursed, such as the curse of the Shadar, Bakan can remove it for you, but it will cost you 100 shards. You look a brave sort, Bakan croaks. "I need a witch's hand and some parrot fungus if I am to lift my own curse. Bring me these things and I will reward you." Sure. You accept the mission. When you are ready, you leave. I mean, I highly doubt that I will be able to do anything because I don't have any money and I don't have weapons. Or armor, or, you know, anything to my name. I mean, might as well head there and get killed. You have entered a cold, barren land of howling winds and pitiless rain. No event. You camp for the night. The lack of any fur, such as a wolf pelt. Yeah, I had that before. To keep you warm makes your limbs skin numb and hard and pale from the cold. Yeah, well, honestly, yeah, let's use that. At least I can get some money now. And a crappy sword, but oh well. Can I get any armor? Yeah. Not very good leather armor, but hey, it's better than nothing. 3 to 5. Honestly, I need a bow. Yeah, let's get that. Let's get these. One. Do I want to get the lantern or the rope? Technically, I want both. So maybe get some more money. Don't think that I could equip those, right? No. Don't really know. I mean, that's a compass, obviously. Lockpick, I think. The others, I'm not sure about. Leave. I mean, I don't know where I would get that. Well, let's go here. Left through the archway. honestly, let's go to Wishport. Haven't really been doing any questing there, so... Okay. What do we have? I don't really think I can afford it. Apparently I already had that. And I can't afford that, so yeah. Sure, buy drinks all around the bar and listen for rumors. You do not learn much. Just as you're about to give up and finish up your drink, a minstrel standing on a big barrel starts singing. I crept into a ruined castle, then ran away by golly, and how I nearly suffered for my greed and my folly. Something followed me, you see, across the windswept heather, and it would have caught me too, if I hadn't used a feather. You cannot be bothered to listen to any more of this awful doggerel. Okay, well. I do not have 100 shards. Oh, right. Is that because it's the wrong one? Because I did deposit 100 in the other place, but yeah, I guess I can't touch that here. I feel like that's the place that he was singing about, although I'm not sure. Either way, I don't have a feather, so I'm not heading there. Let's go through the East Road. You're on a road that stretches across the downs between Haggart's Corner and the coast. Wandering priests. The priests give you some advice on religious rituals that might stand you in good stead, as well as a potion of godliness. Thank you. Bidding the priests farewell, you continue on your way. Do we want to go to Haggart's Corner? Sure. The town of Haggart's Corner stands at a place where 3 roads meet. Here, in certain seasons of the year, the Trow are said to come and trade their marvelous trinkets in exchange for human favors. It is a pretty pastel-hued town. Houses with high gables and mullioned bay windows are set around a series of courts where fountains splash dreamily in the sunlight. The market at Haggart's Corner amounts to just a few shops whose dusty shelves suggest they don't do a roaring trade. People prefer to do business with the Trow, says one storekeeper with a shrug. Who can compete? Perhaps you will find a bargain here all the same. Let's explore. All the talk in Haggart's Corner seems to be about the Trow. Maybe just find out what it's all about? Ask about trade with the Trow. You've got to wait inside that ring of standing stones, says a flower seller, pointing out across the meadows. Some nights the Trow will come, more often they won't, and mind that you keep 1 mithril to pay your toll when leaving the standing stones, or you won't be seen this side of the sky again. What's a mithril? Asks her husband, overhearing the conversation. She gives him a clout on the ear. Old fool, if you don't know that, you'd better keep your nose out of Trow business. You have to be extremely cautious meddling with the fairy folk, as it seems it can prove quite dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. Return to the central court. As I don't know what a mithril is. I don't really have anything to sell, and I can't afford that armor, even though I would like to get it. It's a holy symbol. Might be one of those other things that you could equip. And doesn't say what that one sells for. If we do that. $45, we wouldn't have enough anyway, so let's put it back on. Sure, let's do that. Okay, so we can't buy rounds for anyone. Oh well. Lacuna. Guess I already have the scouting. Leave. Let's check out the Whistling Heath. Although that might be where the standing stones are, actually. So maybe not. Let's go to the East Road. East of the Whistling Heath lie fertile lands that provide rich pickings for the yeomen of central Golnir. A damsel in distress. A lady calls to you from the window of a fortified tower as you pass by below. "I've been abducted by an evil knight," she says. "If you see my champion, pray tell him where I am." "Do you need rescuing?" you call back. "Thank you for the offer, but I think my champion will want to do that himself." Well, do we try to rescue her? Sure. You break down the door of the tower and confront the evil knight who has imprisoned the damsel. Probably a bad idea. Hey! Successful combat roll! You defeat him with ease and set her free. You're welcome. Monastery of Mulhern. Okay. Mulhern is the blacksmith of the gods, famous for his cleverness and the breadth of his knowledge. Here at the monastery, his most devout adherents live in austere existence, striving to honor the god through a regimen of hard physical labor combined with academic study. If you are injured, this is a good place to rest and recuperate from your wounds. Pretty sure that you're not allowed to go there, so not much point. Section Tavern. A tavern squats beside a mill pond. Weeping willows shade the tables in the beer garden at the back. It looks an inviting place to spend a few days. Stop at the inn. Tikshin, the innkeeper, is a wingless mannequin who dresses in a brocade waistcoat and affects human mannerisms. Tikshin charges you 2 shards a day. Don't need to do that. Sure, let's go to Goldfall. Ramshackle Town, yes, where they are looking for gold. Pretty sure I don't need that. No. I am not looking to gamble. Alright, well, let's explore. Search for gold. You go out into the meadows as soon as the sun rises. Early as you are, the place is already teeming with other prospectors, and you are forced to make do with a patch of hard soil that you sift through until late afternoon. You have almost given up hope when you dig up a speck of gold worth 2 shards. "What confounded luck," says a nearby prospector. "That means there's a good chance of a large nugget buried here somewhere." You want to go on digging, but the daylight is going. "I'll help you dig first thing tomorrow if you like," says the prospector as you walk back to town. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna get stuck in that. Where to? It feels like one of those, like, Groundhog Days kind of things, but not. But, you know, where you get stuck doing the same thing. Entranced, basically. Let's do one more before we end this episode. The farmers in these parts are ruddy-cheeked and jolly, always ready with a foaming stoop of ale and a cheery chat. If you took up every offer of hospitality, you would never reach your destination, which we don't really have any. But yeah. A country fair. You cannot resist the temptation to stop off at the fair. 2 whole fields are covered with gaudily colored tents and stalls where you can watch juggling, acrobatics, dancing bears, and singing birds. Taken for a thief. Really? Seriously? I lost all my money. You are grabbed and hauled in front of the pie powder court. 7 ruddy-cheeked farmers in homespun smocks who barely know a half-dozen paragraphs of criminal law between them. Although you protest your innocence, as a stranger in the district you are convicted of theft. You are fined all your cash, given a birching, and then left in the stocks to be pelted with rotten fruit. Well, at least I didn't steal my stuff. You are traveling cross country, yeah, whatever. Well, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!